Guys, thanks so much for coming back and joining us in the Kitchen with Caitlin. Today, we have a very special guest, my good friend Shalyah Evans.
Hello.
And we are going to be making some delicious parsnip bisque. So let's get started. First thing we'll need to do is wash our parsnips under some water, which we already did. But, yay! Run them under cold water first and pat them dry with a paper towel, okay? Then we are going to, lovely Shalyah is going to help us out by peeling said parsnips. Now what you're gonna do is you wanna hold it on an angle and do it away from you.
Ah, safety.
Safety first. So, we're both wearing green today because even though this might film like a year from now, it's St. Patrick's Day today.
Yes, it is.
Aaron, go brown.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Are you super Irish?
It's so funny. My name is Caitlin, and it's spelled the Irish way. Not Irish.
Interesting.
Scottish, Welsh, Italian, Austrian.
All the other stuff.
All the other stuff.
All the other stuff.
But on St. Patrick's Day, my grandpa used to say, everyone's Irish.
Oh, my grandma would have disagreed. She was saying, no, you're not. Nope, we're Irish. We're very Irish. Yes. My grandma would have been like, I don't think so.
Ooh, good segue. So your grandma, very Irish. Do you guys have a foodition?
A foodition?
It's a word I made up.
Oh, like a food tradition?
Oh my god, you got it!
I was like, wait, like a food audition?
No.
The closest thing we have to any fooditions is that my grandma used like really cheap ingredients. So if you want to make any of my grandma's recipes, you have to buy store brand. That was what we learned. We were trying to recreate her cookies, and for years we're like, oh, they're too, what is it? And then we realized, like, no, we're using high quality things. We have to use like whatever the cheapest option is. Otherwise, they won't taste right.
And it didn't taste right?
No, they didn't taste right until we got the cheap stuff. And my mom pointed out my grandma never cooked with any nuance. So if it says, like, leave it in for 10 minutes, even if it's on fire, you're like, 10 minutes isn't up. Like, so that's our only foodition.
That's amazing.
Is go cheap or go home, I guess.
You heard it here first, guys.
Yep.
Always when cooking. So, like, with St. Patrick's Day, like, a family dinner night in your house then?
Yeah, my mom and I would always make it like a whole little thing. I was just thinking actually earlier today, when I was a kid, one year I did, what did I call it? Like Irish Fest 1994 or something. It was just me and my mom, and I just like decorated the house and was like, it's a festival, and she was like, yay. Very sweet of her to pretend that was entertaining. Though actually, if like a 9-year-old was like, I decorated the house, we're having a festival, I'd be like, that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
So it might have been better than I thought.
In the Kitchen with Caitlin is here at Hudson River Park asking New Yorkers what is their foodition. Today I am here with
Andres, Silvio, Patrick, and Frank.
And we're going to talk to these guys about their fooditions. And in case you don't already know, foodition is a food-based tradition. So, who wants to go first? So tell me, what's your foodition?
I guess my foodition would be poutine. It's a Canadian. I'm Canadian originally, so it's a French dish with French fries, chicken-based gravy, and squeaky cheese, a white cheese, and it's cardiac arrest in a pan, but it's awesome. It's the best. It's the best. Unfortunately, you don't have it here, but you can, it's definitely my food addiction. It's my go-to comfort food.
I love poutine. I've been to Canada. I went to school in Rochester, so we spent a lot of time in Canada. And it's curds, right? It's not...
It's curds. It's a white curd, yeah.
There's actually there's a cheese place down on 23rd Street in Flatiron, Murray's Cheese Factory, and...
Awesome, you hooked me up. Done.
Now we know.
Done.
How about you, sir?
Bandeja paisa. I'm Colombian. That's a mix of everything. That's rice, beans, meat, everything.
Yeah. Do you make it, or does someone make it for you?
I can make it, but I'd rather go to a Colombian restaurant.
Okay. Is there a specific one that you like to go to for that makes it the best?
There's one in Astoria. It's called La Fonda Antioqueña. Yeah, I recommend that.
And that's the most authentic you've had.
Mm.
Is it like a special occasion? Is that like something you eat on like a specific holiday, or is it just like what you eat?
No, when I want to be fat, I want to eat a lot. Yeah. Yeah. It's the best.
Perfect. Cool. So how about you, Sick?
Is it something I make?
It could be something you make, something someone else makes, something that just is a tradition around it, or like an occasion that might be around it.
I don't know. I'll talk about mango because he likes it.
I love it.
He started liking it when I started making it, which is mashed plantains with butter and fried onions on top, eggs, sausage, fried cheese, anything you want to put in it, chicken. Usually for breakfast.
Oh my God, that's breakfast.
That's early morning breakfast.
Yep.
It's the breakfast of champions.
Yeah, and then you're set for the day.
Oh my God. So where is that originally from?
Dominican Republic. It could be, very Caribbean, but I'm Dominican. That's where I learned.
Nice. All right, and I'll come back over there by you. Yeah. All right.
Let's see. Well, I have nothing that's too fancy.
It doesn't have to be so fancy.
These guys are all from a different country. You got a Canadian, a Colombian, and a Dominican, and here I'm just from Jersey. But
I'm from Staten Island. What part of Jersey?
Central Jersey, Hillsborough.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, but I guess for me it would be my grandma's lasagna. She makes a killer lasagna, and then having a pasta, any type of pasta, at least for me, is good with any meal. Should be with every meal.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Tomato sauce, marinara sauce, any type of sauce, or butter, olive oil, garlic sauce. And
So
I'm happy.
So you call it sauce, not gravy?
Yeah, sauce. Yes.
You know that debate. You're
Yes,
from the
it is.
Tri-State
That's
area.
true.
Does your grandma do anything special with her sauce? Is there any secret ingredient that she likes to put in?
I'm not really sure. She's always every time I come over, everything's already made. So everything tastes amazing.
Well,
So
now you have an excuse to go early and help her make it.
I know. I'm trying to learn.
You gotta
Her-
pass that on. The sauce is like
That's the most important
the
part,
legacy
right? It is
of
the
the
legacy.
Italian family.
That's very true.
you know what I mean. So
Take advantage the next time I go. Arrive a little earlier. Yes.
Grandma, I want to see how the sauce gets made. You want to see us?
Sauce.
That's true. That's she said that, right?
She does. She does.
Thank you guys so much. This was awesome. And we're back here on In the Kitchen with Caitlin at Hudson River Park, and we are chatting with
Virginia.
and we're going to talk to her about her family's fooditions. So tell us, Virginia.
Well, I'm actually from the South. I'm from South Carolina. So we eat a lot of mashed potatoes and things like that, typical Southern food. I love mac and cheese. But we have a special tradition where my mom makes something called a Jell-O salad. And that involves, like, she gets the Jell-O mix and she puts actually apples and like walnuts in and mixes it in. And we usually have it during Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Awesome. And now, is it considered a dessert or like a side, like a cram?
Actually, it's like a side more. For dessert, we usually go with like the pumpkin pie or apple pie.
Very cool. So, and why Jell-O?
I actually don't know. I think that it was something my grandmother always did. So my mom picked up after her and continued the tradition.
Yeah, and you were talking a lot before about how there was a lot of Jell-O around when you were growing up.
Yeah, we always went out to eat, like on the weekends, especially after church and things like that. And we go to this place called S&S Cafeteria, and they had this huge selection of Jell-O, like all these different types of Jell-O. And we would just, me and my brother would just eat tons of Jell-O when we were there. He always got the green Jell-O, I always got the red Jell-O. It was like the tradition. So, but as I grew up, we don't eat as much Jell-O anymore. I think I'm a little bit tired of it, but I do like the Jell-O salad.
How long?
It's all good.
How long before you got tired of the Jell-O?
I think by the time I was like 10, I'd had enough of it. No more Jell-O. Being raised on Jell-O, just not the most fun thing.
It's a solid decade of Jell-O.
Yeah, a lot of Jell-O in that decade. So.
Little known weird fact, Jell-O is
Is it the horse's hooves?
Yeah, well, it's actually pig hooves. So it's never kosher.
A lot better.
Yeah, it's pig hooves, and it's gelatin is there's like something pork related. So you can never, anyone who observes kosher rules can never.
Jello.
Yeah, they would never be able to have your mom's amazing salad.
That would be a bummer. That would be a bummer for them. I mean, that's sad. Like, it's really good.
I would want to try it. It sounds really good.
It's delicious.
You can give a shout out to your mom.
Hi, Mom.
Well, thank you so much. That was great. It was great chatting.
you.
It was nice meeting you too. Great talking to Virginia. Thanks.
So while being super Irish,
Yep.
you're on TV, right?
I super am.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm on Girl Code on MTV, and it's great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So when can people watch you on it? Tell us about it.
Well, here's the fun thing about cable television is I bet you if you go check right now, it's either on or will be on soon. Because once it's aired, they can just keep repeating stuff. But technically, I think we're still airing Wednesday nights.
Yeah, like
Is like when there's new episodes. But sometimes there's like fun like sleepover, like 4 new episodes, like kind of things. So it really depends, but I'm telling you, go look right now. It's probably on.
Yeah, check it out.
I don't care what time of day it is.
So like,
Look at that butt.
that's a really good. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
So yeah, a good clean parsnip.
Is that
a good clean parsnip will look something like this. So
I did a good job?
You did a
Is
great
it
job.
okay? Should I get these little?
If you can, but some of them are going to run so deep
Yeah.
that you'll like shave everything off.
Yeah.
So and it won't be.
So before and after.
So once you finish peeling all your parsnips, you're going to cut them. So first you're going to cut off what Shalyah affectionately calls the butt.
Cut that butt off.
Cut it off. And then you're going to want to slice it up. Now, if they're skinny, because sometimes they're short and fat and that's it. But when they have the long skinny piece, you can just like cut that up very easily. They kind of have the consistency of a carrot. So you cut off cut them into about, what looks like about 2
that a
inches.
finger?
It's like about the size of your
like a-
finger. Like a pinky
I
finger.
have long fingers, but like let me see your pinky. Yeah.
Yeah. Pinky finger
Like
size
a,
portions.
normal human hand. Kind of a spindly witch hand.
I don't think it's really, it's like hand model hands. They're very nice hands.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. So you're gonna continue. You're gonna cut up your parsnip into about what we've deemed finger-sized portions. And the thing about parsnips, because it's like cutting into a carrot, you're gonna wanna score it and cut it halfway through on one side and then turn it and halfway through on the other side, so you don't like cut off any human fingers in the process. Yeah, and then you might have to cut it like long ways. Yeah. You just want to get them small and then put them in a bowl to the side. So, Shalyah, I'm going to enlist you to help cut. I know, careful. Watch the...
Finally.
Right. So, make sure you cut off the butt.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you cut
get
that off
butt.
first. Yeah.
Gotta get that butt. So, I saw you putting your thumb away.
Yeah, you put your thumb away and you kind of rock it. Now turn it. Perfect. Ta-da!
Yeah!
Beauteous. Okay.
Oh, I see. I'm so weird. Cool.
Save that for later.
Great.
So then you cut off the bottom bit.
Like maybe there.
Yeah. And again, you want to do halfway, and now turn it. And turn it. And now kind of lean into it.
I think this is like kind of how Christmas trees work.
Yeah.
Yay. And then this one I leave.
That one you can leave. It's little enough. Like some of them you might want to like cut long ways like this one. You can go like this once you get to this part.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? Ta-da. And then you can go like this. Yeah, hack into that.
I am your god.
It does feel
Obey me, parsnip.
Yeah.
Knives are big, scary things.
They're not scary.
I used to overreact to strange sounds when I was like 12, 13, and my friend and I would like run and get my mom's kitchen knives.
Stop.
And like hide. Thinking we were like, someone's gonna murder us.
Well, you showed that.
We got in a lot of trouble for that. My mom was like, "What are you can't. You're gonna stab yourselves."
Yeah, that's pretty.
Running and getting knives.
Yeah, you don't want to run and get the knives.
Also, running and knives, never great.
Yeah, please, for safety, safety first. Don't run with the kitchen knives. Wouldn't recommend it. But
This is the official chef way of cutting, right?
That's pretty good.
Like a seesaw. See my seesaw technique?
It's definitely safe. You're cutting into it. It's good. Your fingers are put away.
There we go. Ha.
Ta-da.
Nailing it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
So should I just like get creative?
Sure. Yeah, you cut them like that long ways, and then if you need another chop in the that way. Yeah, no, but you're good. I'm not gonna cramp your style. Very good.
And then maybe one of these.
Yeah.
I guess I should probably use.
Yeah, you might want to cut these
further back.
You know what it is? It's more about.
There it is. There's the power. This is the power end of the knife.
It is.
I always forget, and I'm like.
No, but that's actually right. Like that's you want to lean into it and
leverage,
use the pressure.
Right?
Yeah, because if you just kind of hack into things, that's dangerous.
Is this size okay?
Let's cut it in half again, just because that's a little thicker.
Yeah.
You want them to be about the same thickness, because then they'll be done at the same time, like cook-wise when you put them in the oven. You know, this one's a little thick, so I'm gonna split it up for you. Ta-da! Yeah, that looks all right.
Great.
Yeah.
Yours are prettier than mine.
It's okay. It comes with practice.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll believe you.
Yeah. Okay. So then we're gonna take a couple of these little nuggets of garlic.
Is that garlic, guys?
So,
I'll behave myself.
All right. So we're gonna take some garlic and throw it in, a couple of whole ones. But first, before we do that, we'll dump some of these ingredients in.
Awesome.
So we got some. Here, you take cayenne, I'll take paprika.
Ooh.
And just, shake it in.
Shake it.
Yeah. So, girl code, fun things. I mean, I know you have fans and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure that's cool. You're like Twitter famous, and I know this because like I follow.
Twamous?
Is that a word?
No.
I love it.
It's such a gross word. It sounds gross. Twamous?
Oh yeah, that's okay.
It's an unattractive word.
Let's.
So Twitter famous.
You're Twitter famous. You're like one of the most famous people who follow me on Twitter.
Great.
It's like, I'm not even kidding.
Good.
And
was that was the onion powder?
That was the onion powder. And then we got some, you can do the truffle oil because that's fancy. You're like Twitter famous.
Like a pig.
So, and then I got the olive oil. So, yeah, well, the pigs, they find it. Good. Right? And, so your fans who might want to know things like this, like what's it like filming with the Girl Code crew?
Filming is really fun. It's basically waking up in the morning, usually not at a terrible hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's not terrible?
Like I'll get there at like 9 or 10 a lot of times. Other people shoot at other times, but that's like my average call time.
Okay.
And then they do my hair and my makeup and put me in clothes. Nice. And then I get to sit in a room where I'm well lit and people tell me I'm funny for like an hour and a half and then I go home. Nice. And then every once in a while they send us to do fun stuff like sketches or this second season we've been doing like Girl Code Tries segments where we get sent to do stuff we've never done before.
Like what?
Well, like I got to take a pole fitness class.
Ooh, like
stripper
aerobics.
But no, I wasn't stripping. I was just exercising with the
pole, with
a pole.
Stripper dance moves.
Yeah,
yeah,
like a stripper,
but
not a
stripper.
No,
it's empowering because you keep your clothes on.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was in my sweatshirt. I took my sweatshirt off. It was hot.
Literally.
I see what you did there. We get to do lots of fun stuff, and I love getting to do the sketches and Girl Code Tries and all that kind of stuff because we all shoot separately. So we actually get to hang out when we do stuff like that. Whereas when we're just filming like the majority of the show, it's one cast member and then like the director and the producers and the crew and everybody.
Wow.
But a lot of the girls, a lot of us didn't meet each other until after the whole first season had aired.
Oh my God.
Because we're never in the same place at the same time.
So like the fantasy some fans may have of like the girl code sleepovers that happen every Wednesday night.
I mean, I invite them.
Every week.
If they would just show up. Oops. Whoopsie. That'd be so... Here's the fun part. We're all, you know, people with our own homes that like our own beds.
Do you?
No, we're friends. We're good friends.
Yeah.
But a sleepover, I don't know. At a certain point, you realize that what's actually more fun than a sleepover is a mattress.
That's, I mean.
We all reach that point in our lives where we accept that mattresses are better than like popcorn on the floor.
I guess.
Friendship is forever, though.
It is. I mean, and
I mean, friendship's forever.
you'll just get the, you know, the friendship bracelets at Pandora and
Great.
call it
Can
a
I
day.
smell these?
Yeah. How they doing?
Smell great.
Awesome.
Smelling great.
Here, let me go.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we got these 3 little clovey heads of garlic. This one's.
Should I help peel things off of them?
No, here's the fun thing. Before
No?
you peel, well, you will.
Oh.
But to make it.
What?
Here, I'll move this over
Great.
so that they can see, and they'll like me for that. All right, and so what you do is you take the side of your knife.
Do the like
Yeah.
cracky thing.
Now you can peel it.
Wonderful.
Right?
So these are going in whole?
Yeah, well, but we got to trim the little woody part off.
Oh.
Because you know what? Otherwise, you'll just get this little nugget in your soup.
Gross.
Yummo.
Here we go.
All right.
Got it.
Yeah. Ta-da.
Right? Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Did I jump the...
No, I did
That one's
one.
okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Oh, wait. Here's a little piece that fell off.
Oh, good. There you go.
Get in there,
So
garlic.
now make sure they all get coated. Next, we're gonna put it on a cookie sheet and put down either parchment paper or aluminum foil. Put it in the oven for about 350 degrees for about, check it after 20 minutes. The smaller you cut your pieces,
The faster?
the faster it's gonna cook.
Makes sense.
The way to check if they're done is you take a fork and you stab them, and then when
Stick a fork in me. I'm done.
yeah.
There we go.
That's where that comes from. And when they're soft and it goes in and out, like easy, without a lot of effort, you're good. So we took our parsnips out of the oven. They're beautiful and roasted and tender. And we're going to spoon them into the blender. And I've
we
made
are.
some delicious green tea.
Do some of this. Some spooning.
Yeah. Perfect. So Shalyah's spooning it into the blender. And you're going to use the green tea as the lubricant so that, I know it's a funny word, but when you put things in a blender, you need to have some sort of moisture or liquid in there.
Or it gets weird.
It
It gets all like burny.
Yeah, or it just kind of like,
angry.
that's just like, and it makes weird noises. It doesn't blend things. It's a mess. Unless you have like a Vitamix. But either way, this also adds some great flavor with the green tea and the parsnips because they both have like a really nice sweetness. And with all our great seasonings.
Yes.
So let's only fill it up to there.
Okay.
And then we're going to fill a little bit.
We'll do
with
these suckers
and
later?
we'll do those after, yeah.
Okay.
Because you don't want it
Come
to
here, little
explode.
tea.
So this is a little hot. That's why she's got a hand mitt on.
Yes.
Because it's glamorous.
Okay, say when.
All right. And so about half of that is going to go in with these. And
Yeah?
yeah, we can get to the halfway mark. It looks about halfway.
Does that look right?
I meant halfway on this.
Oh, halfway on this.
yeah. A little bit
A
more.
little bit more.
A little bit more.
A little bit more. Where'd my little piece of paper come from to help?
There you go.
Look at that.
Perfect.
I worked at a tea shop for a while, and they would be like, "Oh, just use your fingers." No, I don't want to die.
No.
That's about half.
Yep. That looks good.
Hooray!
All right. So now let's put the lid on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it down. Yeah. And then press the puree.
Puree. That's that one. Milkshake setting.
Yeah. So when you get your nice bisque texture, and it's gonna look something like this when you do, you pour it into a bowl. So there we go.
Yum 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 yum.
Yeah. There you go. We'll put a little on this one too.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, extra, extra. Ooh.
Yeah. Don't let that one go to waste. Go for it. Yeah. Oops. Okay. So then we get a
great.
nice,
Start licking it off the
a
table.
nice spoonful of some goat cheese. And then I'll dollop of that. One for you too. All right.
Oh, thank you.
And a dollop of that.
Thank you.
And then for show,
Ooh.
maybe a little bit of parsley on there.
Oh, lovely.
Beauteous.
What are we in a restaurant? Where'd my parsnip butt monocle go? This is what I should be wearing.
I think I still have that hanging in it.
That's okay. I don't need to be wearing vegetables from the trash.
It's not. I think it's a. Okay. So, yeah. So now.
Yeah. They look amazing.
Now time for everyone's favorite part.
Eating.
The eating.
Yay!
Let's dig in.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers. Oh. Wait. Cheers. Oh wait. Let's see. Cheers.
Cheers. There we go. Lovely.
Oh.
All right.
Right.
Dig in. I'm gonna get a little bit of everything here.
So. That was a double
It was because there was like an initial sweetness, and then it like hit me with like a little like, ooh, it's spicy too. I got more than one flavor. Because we put a lot of flavors in it, so it makes sense.
We did.
This is really yummy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to watch this episode and learn how to make this again because my memory's really bad. But I'll rewatch it and I'll make it.
Yay! So, thank you guys so much for tuning in to In the Kitchen with Caitlin. Be sure to check out Shalyah's show,
Girl Code.
Girl Code. Wednesdays at 10 p.m. is when you can see new episodes on MTV. And be sure to come back next time, and don't forget your empty stomach.